Hello everybody, and welcome back to MVP Playthroughs. My name is Phil. This is episode 20 of our Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. It's already episode 20. That's crazy. And today we are just going to make our way to Fuchsia City from the other side. We just have a bunch of trainer battles today. So a lot of bird keepers and a lot of bikers. Now on this route, there are some tough trainers, some higher level Pokemon. So I've got to pay attention, okay? I've got to pay attention. I don't want to lose anyone today, like I did at the end of the last route, right? Now, looking at our team, we have... okay, so we have Evan on the team right now, and I did get a comment last time, from the last video, that Shelter/Cloyster would be a really good option, obviously for Dragonite. But just generally, having an Ice type is great. I have made the decision that I'm going to replace Evan with Ahsoka, my Shelter. However, I think Evan has to give us one big hurrah. And that is going to come in the form of fighting Sabrina. I'm going to keep Evan on the team until I can defeat Sabrina, and so I'm actually not going to fight Koga first. I'm going to get to Fuchsia City. At the next episode, I'm going to start with Safari Zone, and then go back to Saffron City and start fighting the, oh my gosh, what's the word? The fighting dojo. And that'll be that whole episode. And then we'll do the Sylph Company and fight Sabrina, because Evan, I think, is going to be really good against Sabrina. I'm going to start out with, who should I start out with? Eleanor? You know, we're just talking about Evan. Why not? Let's throw Evan out there. Yeah, because then we get the most out of Evan, because Evan, I think, is going to be really good against those psychic types. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Well, I will be the judge of that, Little Miss. What's your name? Little Miss, what's your name? Susie, how could I forget? Little Miss Susie. No, I'm gonna miss Evan. I do like Evan as a Pokemon partner, but you know what? We've grown past Evan. There's a certain point where we have to move forward, and Evan just isn't strong enough to take us all the way to the Elite Four. I don't think. Listen, this isn't happening for another few episodes anyway. The switch won't happen for a few episodes. So if you all really disagree with me, if you're like, Phil, what are you thinking? This cat has gotten you through so much. Go ahead and let me know. If you disagree, I will keep Evan on the team, but I think that Ahsoka is going to provide me with a lot more utility than Evan will, especially after we defeat Sabrina. So, let me know what you think. Yeah. And then the only other Pokemon that we can kind of consider replacing right now is Sherlock. And so last time I talked about replacing Sherlock with my Venonat, Corella, because Venomoth has some good psychic type moves, and I can learn Sleep Powder and things like that, and Stun Spore, blah blah blah. But let me know what you think about that, because that's not actually a psychic type Pokemon. And on top of that, then I would have 2 poison types and 2 bug types in the team. Not a huge deal, but I would be doubling up on my typings. Evan, great work out here. You're just sweeping through this pathetic team. Just a bunch of weaklings. I forgot about the Sand Attack on myself, so I'm going to go back to Faint Attack. Hey! Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I'm recording this the day before Memorial Day, but it should be posted on Memorial Day, so thank you to all of our servicemen and women for their service. But I hope you're all enjoying your long weekend, you know? It's good stuff. Okay, Evan. Good work. Take a knee. Take a knee. I'm gonna go with Bulba Fett to see what he's got. You know what? Let's take a hot sec here. Let's take a hot sec and look at our TMs. Because I have not taught a Pokemon a TM since, like, gym number 3 or something. And it's time to switch that up. I have some great TMs in here that I could really... that I could teach to some Pokemon. So, let's see. Return? I could teach Return to Bulba Fett. I could. I'm not going to right now, but that's on my mind. Because Tackle, I am sick and tired of it. It's so weak. Can anybody learn Brick Break? No, I thought not. Okay, no problem. Oh, I just went out. Okay. Shockwave. That's a great move that I could teach to... Evan can learn Shockwave. Huh. I'm not going to teach this to Evan, but that's interesting. Sherlock would be a much better option for that. But because I'm already thinking about getting rid of Sherlock, I'm not going to do it. Ah, shoot, with that being said, I have a bunch of bird keepers coming up. It might be good for me to teach somebody an electric type move. Okay, I'm going to do it. What the heck? Let's just use it up. And if I need another electric type TM in the future, I can go get Thunderbolt from the casino. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm not going to keep Recover because in a Nuzlocke, I can just use an item if I have to, right? There. Okay. I think Shockwave will be really helpful for me because I also have a lot of Water-type Pokemon coming up once we go towards Blaine and Cinnabar Island. So, yeah, this will be good. All right. Hey, I'm glad we did that. Thanks for joining me while we switch things up a bit. Sure. I'll play with you, sweetie. I'm gonna ruffle your hair, you little sweetie. And I'm like, I'm gonna destroy you. Let's battle. Fight! One Razor Leaf. This will be, yeah, short work. Short work of a Rattata. One hit. Yeah, I thought so. Great. Yeah, Bulba Fett needs a new move so badly. I'm getting really tired of this tackle nonsense. But I think I'm going to keep Sleep Powder and Leech Seed throughout the rest of the game. They're great moves till the very end. Putting any Pokemon to sleep can be really helpful. Specifically, like a Dragonite. At the end, putting Dragonite to sleep or putting, like, I don't know, Gary's Gyarados to sleep, things like that. It's always a good option. So, and Machamp. Machamp's a great Pokemon to put to sleep because it hits so hard. So, and you really only need to get 2 hits on it, and it'll go down at the very most. Like 2 super effective hits at the most, and you're fine. So, I'm gonna keep Sleep Powder forever, and Leech Seed is a great move. Keep that forever as well. And then I'm just gonna keep up Bulba Fett here because we love him so much. Here's a question for you. Riddle me this. Do you want to battle some Pokemon with me? What do you say? I am a beaut. Look at me. I'm a beaut. You can gaze upon my beauty while we battle. Okay. So, since we've now made the decision that we're going to go for Sabrina first, we gotta just kind of mentally prepare for that. I think that Evan and Grim are going to be pretty crucial for that, as well as Gary, because Gary has Bite right now, but also just has really good special defense. So, if I throw Gary against any Psychic-type Pokemon, I can take the hit and get off some Hyper Beams or Bites. And then obviously Evan has a bunch of Dark-type moves and is super fast, so that I'm sticking with that strat for Evan. And then Grim, by that time, will have Swords Dance. So if I can set up one Swords Dance, I should be faster than most of the Pokemon I'm fighting, if not all. And then just use Wing Attacks or Slashes the rest of the way, and I will dominate. So that's what I'm thinking going forward. Speaking of Grim, let's see what she's got. Wow, your badges are too cool! Those are too cool for school. Okay. This is no problem at all. One wing attack, yeah. Yeah. Great. Psh. Have any of you... I think I've already talked about this in a previous episode. Maybe I haven't. Have any of you read the Pokemon comics? Just like the Pokemon manga. It's very good. I read the first generation, whereas Pokemon, it was about Red for the first series, and then it was about Yellow, both which took place in Kanto. But they're really fun. They have a really different viewpoint on Pokemon as a whole. It's much more violent, and it asks some more like serious questions about what it means to be a trainer and all that stuff. It's very good, but in that comic series, Red starts off with a Poliwhirl, which I always thought was super cool. Like, just such an odd Pokemon to go with, but apparently it was the illustrator's like favorite Pokemon, and so Red's just going to start with a Poliwhirl, I guess, and then evolved into a Poliwrath, and it was really cool. So ever since reading that, I have kind of a fondness for Poliwag and that whole line. And I'm going to stop for a second because I'm not really paying attention. A Pidgeotto here. I'm just going to keep on going. It's not going to be able to kill me. So I'm going to go for Wing Attack. Okay, it went for Quick Attack too. What a terrible idea. And one hit? That actually shocks me. I'm only 5 levels higher. I'm surprised that was a one hit. Wow. I'm going to go for Slash here to see how much damage it does. One hit, okay. Wow, Grim hits really hard. Now imagine adding a Swords Dance on here. I would do so much damage. Good going, you totally won. You totally won, okay? It's official. Ah, man. Let the records let the record show. I can't just turn? Come on. There. A PP up. Evan, my boy. Evan, my boy, take a look. A PP up. Oh, what? Is it just Pokemon in here, or is there an item? Let's see. It's Pokemon. And this is still the same route, technically, as the one above, right? I can't catch Pokemon here? Shoot. I can't remember. Okay, I have nothing here. I can't remember. I'm not going to spend time there, but if that's a different route, let me know. And I'll go back and get a Pokemon. I just can't remember. This guy's not going to lose, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but the wind is blowing his way. So, he is really scary. When the wind's blowing his way, he is a tough cookie. I'm just going to slash my way through this entire trainer. Because I think it just has a bunch of Spearows and like Pidgeys and a Doduo or something. Another +3. Huge attack stat. Pidgey! I'm Pidgey! Pidgeys. So lame. Pidgeotto's where it's at. I had a Pidgeotto, you know, in my box. Hanging out. Shepherding the rest of the Pokemon. Yeah, wow, this is lame. There are some scary trainers. This is a little lower, right? So far today, this has been very easy. A lot of trainers are just a full team of weak Pokemon, but it will get scarier, I assure you. Stay tuned. What was I gonna say about the comics? Oh, in the comics, there's spoiler alert. If you don't want to be spoiled about Pokemon comics, just close your ears for the next 30 seconds. There was a comic or an issue where actually I'm gonna go for Eleanor here against the poison types. Yeah, There was an issue where Team Rocket fused the 3 legendary birds, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, into one Pokemon. And it was this monstrosity. It was just disgusting. And it was extremely powerful, and Red and friends had to stop it and save it from this cruel fate. It was great. It was good content, that's what I have to say. Sherlock? We're going Sherlock. Crossing our fingers. Crossing our fingers and self-destruct. Thank goodness. I'm just poison. Thank goodness. So yeah, another reason to go and check out the Pokemon manga. You get crazy stuff like that. Just weird things. So I've been thinking, because this series here, we've got still a good chunk left, but the last part of the game here starts going by a lot faster. So we have a good chunk left, but it should be, I'm thinking I'll be done in about 12 to 15 more episodes. And then what do I do after that? Because I'm going to keep on playing Pokemon. I'll always have some Pokemon series going, but I want to get some other stuff coming in here too. And I think that's switching, or not switching, but also adding in some Pokemon Snap plays. Me and my fiance have been talking about it, and because we play Pokemon Snap together all the time, and it'd be fun to have her and I playing it together. And she can be playing, I can be reacting to it, and we'll just play Pokemon Snap because it's so much fun to watch. I love just watching that game being played, and I think that I hope that viewers like you would enjoy that as well. So let me know if that sounds like something that would be fun to watch a Pokemon Snap playthrough. I think it'd be fun to play with other people, like with my fiance, because it's just so much fun trying to find new poses for Pokemon, and we would start brand new, like from the beginning for our YouTube playthrough. So let me know if that sounds appealing to you. I'd be happy to get that started. Hey, TMs, dude, I know TMs are great. I actually just taught my Kadabra Shockwave. Believe it or not, Carter. I did. And I think that he's gonna use it well. Let's go for Water Pulse here. Oh, and the Confuse. Oh, I hope it dies to Confuse. I hope. Well, Pidgey, come on. You could have gone for Quick Attack. You could have tried, but no. You just gave up. And that's why you lost. And the flinch? Gary, you're looking good, my friend. Wow, you're already making a little case for yourself, and I appreciate that very much. So far, MVP-wise, I think we can look at a Grim, because Grim's taken a lot of quick Pokemon, but they've been very easy. And Gary here is stepping up with those RNG strats, so I appreciate that. How many more Pokemon does this guy have? I'm gonna use Hyper Beam because I think this is his last Pokemon, so Hyper Beam will definitely one-shot. Yeah. Yeah. Not good enough quite yet, but I will improve. We're going to keep out Gary here to see what else he's got in store. My bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. So fight me. Go, my illustrious bird Pokemon. Pidgey. Pidgey, go. I think that one Water Pulse will defeat this Pidgey, though. Because I did level up, and it's weak. Yep, great. I called it. Check it. Check it. Man, do you all remember when Gary was just a luck charm on the team? Just sitting in the back of the party? Just glum, glum. And that was it. And now Gary is wiping the floor with birds. Left and right. No challenges. Just kind of like the backbone of our team, honestly. Whenever we need someone to rely on, Gary is Mr. Reliable. And Bulba Fett is the heart and soul. I know that. But I think Gary is the backbone. We can confidently say that. I can't miss. I just can't miss. Oh, Shockwave. Thank you, Catman. And what's this? A Firo. Okay. A little scary here. This is risky. Because I could go for Shockwave and hope for the one-hit kill. It's actually pretty reasonable to expect that, but if I don't kill, this Firo could kill me with one Fury attack, one peck. But I'm going to risk it, because I think Sherlock has enough power to one-shot this. Yes! Yes! Trust. Trust. It's key. This guy's also saying not ready yet. You guys need to go like in the incubator or something. Go in the incubator and just clearly you're not prepared for this. I forgot to fight this bird keeper, so I'm gonna go do that. I dare say we're not gonna get through all these trainers to get back to Fuchsia City today. There's a lot of trainers around here. I'm actually gonna go for Sherlock because of Shockwave. I'm just going to heal Sherlock quickly with a super potion, and he should be good to go. Because right now, Sherlock's kind of making a case for MVP. Against some of those coughings, and then now these bird Pokemon. It's pretty impressive. I always go with bird Pokemon. I have dedicated myself to them. I'm married to the concept of bird Pokemon. Okay? They're beautiful and majestic. They are loyal. And I use Psybeam instead of Shockwave. See, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you here. That's my strats. Sherlock messes with people's minds. And I, Flip, will mess with your mind when using Sherlock. There. And now I'm reminiscing about my entire team. Now I'm just thinking about Sherlock too, because Sherlock was such a lucky capture. That was a great day when we caught Sherlock. That was kind of our first big, lucky encounter. Before that, it was all really basic encounters or also a little unlucky, like capturing Paris, which, Louis, I have not talked or thought about you for a hot minute. And now I'm mad at myself for even bringing you up, because you were upsetting. I still wish I would have caught a Geodude, but here we are. We've gotten through it just fine, but Louis. Anyway, Sherlock was such a lucky capture, and I love using Sherlock. He's so much fun. Which is why I don't want him to die, which is why I keep talking about replacing him. But he's a powerful Pokemon. maybe I should just stick with him until the bitter end, if he ever meets it. God forbid. Okay. Oh my gosh, I haven't talked about it yet today. Team Dynamic. Team Dynamic is, very... I think that they're determined right now to continue proving themselves, but they're still upset. They're still upset about losing Pippin, and so is Flip. Flip at this point now, he feels like he's kind of working... Last episode was him kind of working through losing Pippin, and now today is really all about working with his current Pokemon. Trying to get each one involved, working towards a greater purpose of accomplishing the goal, getting us back on track, because Pippin was a big loss. So, the team itself is jiving with one another, but they're still having trouble trusting Flip. So today is all about them getting back in touch with their trainer. They're gonna be just fine. They're battling well today, so that's good. We're coming up on several challenges in the next few episodes with Sylph Company, the Fighting Dojo, Sabrina, Koga. All those things are coming up really quickly, in quick succession. So the team has to be ready for it. So today and the next episode are going to be very much a prep for those scary times ahead. But I think we'll be fine. Oh, Eleanor though. Eleanor, man, really been disappointing me lately. Like, I can't use her with anything. I should probably go get Rock Slide for Eleanor, but she's just so. I don't think I'm gonna keep her for much longer. I think I'm gonna switch her out for someone else, because in Safari Zone, if we don't capture a Dratini, we're probably gonna accidentally capture a Nidoran, because Nidoran and Nidorino are super common in the Safari Zone in the grass. So we'll probably run into one. And so if we do capture one, I'd be totally okay with getting a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking and replacing Eleanor. I'm down for that because I love both of those Pokemon, Nidoqueen and Nidoking. And it'd be great to have a ground type that is a little more bulky, because Eleanor's is so squishy and just does not have great moves. Not good coverage, you know? So. I know they have TMs. Stop. I know they're... Oh my gosh. They're rare. I get TMs. People are so about the TMs around here, and they explain them in such detail to you, the protagonist. At this point in the game, I understand what TMs are. I get it. I just think it's so funny that they explain this in twice, like on the same route. Like, leave me be. I'm gonna go for one more bite, actually. I am patiently waiting for Slash on Evan. Where at this point, it's kind of ridiculous we haven't learned it yet. Because Evan does not hit very hard. Slash would be a real big bump up, and the high critical hit chance, I would do some pretty good damage. Pretty good damage, because it's also stab. Because yeah, these bites and just hoping for the flinches is really not... It's not ideal. Again, a reason why I'm replacing Evan. I think that Evan has been a great addition and done his part, but ultimately he doesn't bring enough to the team, with the exception of fighting psychic types. So, goodbye, sweet kitty. You will be soon leaving our team. With honors, mind you. With honors. 3 MVPs to your name. That's nothing to scoff at. Aw, bummer. Aw. Oh, be quiet, you. Just stop crying about it. Stop! Stop telling me. I get it. I know how to play the game at this point. Stop explaining everything. Okay. I'm going to fight this bird trainer here, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. Because next episode then can be all about finishing these last few trainers down here and going to Safari Zone. So let's do that. I'm going to go, not with Evan, but with... Not Grim. That's a bad idea. Huh, what do I do? Evan again? I just don't trust Evan. I think this trainer has a really powerful Fearow. So I'm going to go with Sherlock. Sherlock has the one move that is good against flying types. Have you heard of the legend of the winged mirages? It is a tale passed down through many generations. Behold, the keeper of the secrets of the winged mirages. A far-fetched, I was very wrong about the terrifying prospect of this trainer. It's a far-fetched. A little onion duck. Treacherous and terrifying. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, far-fetched. Okay, that was really, really anticlimactic. So we're going to go with one more trainer. Very anticlimactic. I think there are some bikers down here now that I can fight. Yeah, I'm going to go fight a biker with Eleanor. Because Eleanor deserves something in this episode. He's got nothing. Okay, you. We ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Great! There's way more wide open spaces over on Cycling Road. Like, it's a lot better. But to each their own, my friend. This is once again a terrible matchup. This is just so dumb. This is not ideal. I'm gonna go with Grim here. Because any poison type moves should be not very effective against me. Ugh, that's a bummer. And it's definitely going to take 2 wing attacks to finish this coughing. And I missed! Dang it. Okay. Sludge. Please don't poison. Shoot! Okay, this is actually getting into dangerous territory. Because if this coughing has self-destruct, it's going to do some major damage. I'm going to switch into Gary. Because the self-destruct will not finish me. And of course, Intimidate's always nice. Smog. Again, please don't poison. Good. Okay. Let's do a bite. Hope for a flinch. A critical hit. Gary! Come on, man. You are so good. Okay. And what's this gonna be? A muck. I'm gonna go for one water pulse and hope for the confusion. A critical hit again. Gary, are you serious right now? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to throw out Sherlock. This is risky, but I don't think it can kill me even with the sludge. Because I have a Shockwave. Thank goodness that missed. Okay, so I have Shockwave. I'm going to go for one Side Beam because that'll one-hit kill. I know it. And if it uses... Oh, man. Okay, if it uses Minimize again... Oh, this is terrifying. This is it. Sherlock, you were lucky before. I'm going for it. A Side Beam. Come on, man. Yes? Finish? Yeah. Great. Great. Gary level up. An amazing level up too. Awesome. Awesome. That was a great battle to end on. Wipe out! On these wide open spaces, I still wiped out. You had all the room in the world to swerve and you didn't. You ran right into the scariest trainer on this route. Bad luck, buddy. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, it's time for our MVP award. Eleanor, you better back off. Like, don't even show your face around here. You were pretty disappointing. I could have used you against that muck, but I did not want to use any digs because that would give muck more chances to minimize. And I just didn't like the prospect of that. So you were pretty worthless today, I have to say. I'm a little disappointed. I'm assuming you'll have more Pokemon to fight in this next episode, so I'm going to give you some attention then, and hopefully you can prove yourself. I'm waiting for you to learn something. Okay? But if we're looking at our actual candidates today, I think we have to talk about Evan, Gary, and Sherlock. Evan was defeated a lot of little Pokemon, but ultimately wasn't very impressive. So give props to Evan for doing his job, but nothing too impressive. So moving on to Gary. I think that Gary was really clutch. A lot confused one of the Pokemon, had a couple of flinches, and plenty of critical hits. I think 3 critical hits today. 2 or 3. Very impressive. So, Gary, I appreciate that. But Sherlock was really helpful with these shockwaves. And finished that Fear on 1 hit and was able to hit through the minimize to finish that muck. And so Sherlock, I think, had a better showing and was under more stress and performed under that pressure. So I'm going to give MVP to Sherlock. Congratulations, my dear friend. I assumed you would have more MVPs than this, but it's just kind of worked out where you've always been useful, but you never really stood out. You didn't shine. But today is that is not the case. You were shining today. You hit really hard, and you know, you're a quirky mystery man, and you're going to continue being that until the bitter end. And that's why I love you. Thank you so much, Sherlock, for your work today, and thank you all for watching episode 20. It's been a long time since I started the channel, but it feels like it hasn't been. It's already been 6 months, but I'm having a great time doing it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Come back next time for the rest of this route. I swear we're going to finish it this time, and we'll get to the Safari Zone. Yeah, join us for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next episode. Goodbye.